Hello. Hi. Hello, hi. Good evening. Happy Monday / Tuesday. An uncommon stream day for me, but I didn't stream last night, so sure, fuck it. Also, my boxes came in, so fuck it. Wait, am I allowed to say fuck it in the first 5 minutes of the YouTube stream? Am I allowed to have frick in the YouTube stream title? Hello, hi. Mako Stygian. Howdy poop bucket. I guess that's me. Petanco, it goes from Petanco to P-Tank to Poop Bucket. The next evolution, my stage 2 Pokemon. Good freaking evening to you, Calby. And Arsafiro, hi. Hello. I have Henri Riz in my YouTube chat from the pre-chat like 2 hours ago. I don't know if he's still here right now, but should I go to a card shop that is 25 kilometers away from your college? How many is that in Americans? How many Americans is 25 kilometers? Aren't kilometers longer than miles? Yes, you should. At least, I mean, a far away local is 15 miles. That's actually not that bad. Okay. A far away locals is better than no locals, I guess. Like me, I have no locals. Sienna, Uo, Flatty, Gorgon, Erotic. That is right. We are going to try to pull a Flatty, Gorgon, Erotic. This is not a Shadowverse opening. This is a Cardfight Vanguard opening, which I don't even remember the last time I did a Vanguard opening stream, actually. I don't really buy a whole lot of Vanguard boxes anymore anyway. I mostly buy Lyrical Monasterio. Oh no, I'm texting my Vanguard friends that I'm opening my boxes on stream. There we go. Gotta make sure to flex my pose in real time. Last time I got super fucking lucky. The last Lyrical Monasterio set, which is basically the waifu nation. It's the wife class. Last time I bought boxes, I got 10 boxes and I pulled 1 LSR. The most expensive LSR. Vanguard friends to dox me. That's like my greatest fear. I think they know what they're doing though. I think I trust them to not dox me. Let me see if the camera is actually working. Oh my god, the camera's actually working. Hi. Okay, chat, I got bad news for you. Today is a glove stream. I gotta wear gloves today. Probably because, yeah, I guess I might be working with valuables like another LSR. But mostly because my hands are all fucked up by now. Hi. My hands are all fucked up by now. I'm all covered in scabs and lashes, so... Actually, let me open up my key before I put the other glove on. My hands are kind of gross right now, so I don't want to subject you guys to my full exposed skin. Now I can't pinpoint my location from that hangnail you got earlier. You joke about that, but bro, I actually had to edit my last unboxing stream. I actually had to edit my last unboxing stream because there was a part where you could see there, like when I brought up like a shiny sleeve, there was a frame where you could see like a blob of my figure. It looked nothing like me, but that put the fear of God in me. You're so close to Triple Crown Mona, but you're 16 resistance books off. Already? Nice. You don't even need Triple Crown, but might as well, right? Oh, there you are, Anri Viz. I don't know if you heard me talking about your local your card shop. 25 kilometers is a far away length. It's a far away distance. But a far away locals is better than no locals, right? Sorry, I'm drinking my tea right now. Oh no, I exposed hand. Oh no, I doxed my hand rash. Oh dear. Mona is so fucking hot. Of course you triple counter. Good. So when are you gonna buy her figure? You know, she has a figure and it's really fucking nice. She has a very, very well sculpted ass on her figure. Someone clip that now! I'll bring it next time. I think it's safe enough that I could have it on stream. So I might have it as a prop next time to show you how shapely she is. There we go. These gloves are super, like, they're like fairly tight too. They're like... Can you hear the squishy? Okay, never mind, you can't hear it squish anymore. You can't hear my glove farts anymore. Okay, okay. My hands are ready. Unfortunately, I don't have as many boxes this time. I'm only opening like half the amount of boxes I had the last Lyrical stream. I mean, 5 is still a good amount. I made the decision to not go too hard this time. I mean, this is still pretty fucking hard. But I chose not to go too hard because, one, I buy Shadowverse boxes now. I had to unbox those now. I ordered 6 boxes of set 3, so that should be coming in soon. And also, I'm kind of like, not gonna lie, I've been feeling kind of mixed about Vanguard recently. Supposed to buy cases? Yeah, cases are the most efficient. Bro, you need Valsh off the list. Imagine Willister with 8 discard cyclers. I mean, it's not like Willister really do anything unrestricted in the current meta anyway. So these boxes do have... Oh yeah, context. This is Cardfight Vanguard. For the people and for the Shadowless people who don't know what a Vanguard is. Yes, this is Cardfight Vanguard. This is my main primary paper TCG. I typically would say it's my favorite TCG, but now Shadowless Evolve exists. These boxes have only one class, and it's the wife class. As you can see, it's got a Halloween theme because it came out around Halloween in Japan. We have Fox. She plays like 1 billion spell cards. We have Horror Witch, which makes herself really fucking buff to get different effects. And we have Sienna, a really fucking annoying defensive brat deck. And we also have some new forms of old decks. Both of these decks were complete trash in the first wave of support. She's still total trash, but this deck is actually good now. The powerful deck is now powerful. And you don't see it on the box, but I have the deck boxes here. There's also a couple decks that are like revivals of Boomer decks. Pacifica is one of the very first Bermuda Triangle bosses of the original Cardfight Vanguard. And then we have Prisms are back, which was Limit Break era. Sienna's fun though. Sienna's the main one I'm going for. I like brats. She has by far the most unique playstyle in standard format. Well, out of all the Lyrical decks. She's kind of like not amazing right now. Because Sienna, she's really tanky and really annoying, but she doesn't really close games that well. There actually are box toppers, which I think are all reprints of a bunch of double rares. A bunch of old double rares. Some of them are actually pretty okay. This is actually a good reprint. Jennifer, the Tan, the Choco actually does see play in a bunch of not good decks, but she does see play in a bunch of decks. And this is a powerful reprint. I have So I try to build, well, okay, maybe not build, but I try to collect basically every single deck. I don't really necessarily play all of them, but I just like to have them, at least as trophy wives. Charmount and Labrador are the actual meta decks of the, well, meta, yeah. Sienna is kind of rogue. Is Prism really that good though? Is Labrador even actually that good? I feel like Charmount and Labrador are just okay in the current meta. They're not that powerful, but they're just barely playable. Why am I not in Japan for Worlds? Because I got work, bro. Speaking of Prism, I don't remember the exact effect of Labrador, the main Prism boss. But it's like, it's got the classic stuff like bouncing and calling it back to give herself power and crit. This is the, do I even bother reading the comments? I mean, I haven't read all of these, but this is a ride line. When you ride on top of her, choose up to one card with Prism is called in from hand, call it. If you call a card, draw a card. What's kind of annoying though is that this whole deck revolves around interacting with Prism archetype cards, but there's only 3 Prism cards right now though. They're probably going to make more later on, but there's the Fox first starter Vanguard. Carson. When it boosts, choose one of the... That's a lot of red text. When your attack hits a Vanguard, discard a card from hand, choose up to 1 unit card with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from your hand, and call it to an open rear guard. It's like on hit extra attack, which is like... It's on hit, so who cares? Furry! They put a bunch of furries in this set. This one is 15k base power. You can't have her on the ride deck, so you can't have her as a defensive Vanguard. But when this unit is placed on rearguard, if none of your rearguards were returned to hand this turn, you kill her. So she's like just a beat stick, which is funny, but you have so many other options though. If you were allowed to use these as ride line cards, then having that 15k defensive would be really fun in the early game. Bounce, it means return it to hand. Is this what I think it is? I mean, there's no other perfect card that's shiny in this set. Let's go. Now this. This is a World Original. This is basically Vanguard's equivalent to TCG exclusives, where this is artwork that's only released in this region in English. This is a perfect card, and it has the classic SP foiling. This is one of the only SPs we've had in the past year. They're not like terribly valuable. Usually World Originals aren't terribly valuable until later on. A bunch of the old World Originals have been getting bought out recently. This is Medial supports. Medial is... I can actually show you. I have a couple of my old decks on me, just to show. Did you miss anything? I got the Pepper Guard. So this is support for... This is basically Castel. This is for the green Nolly. This deck revolves around calling from the graveyard for... You call a certain rearguard from graveyard and you get crit or something like that. It's kind of whatever. It's cute. She's really cute. But I gotta show off. I have to show off... where is she? Wait, what the fuck is she? Did I... Oh. Well, I have a full framer of her, but I think she's in my binder or something, so I don't have it on me right now. She's basically Panda Castel, yeah. Camass 1, Soulbass 1, choose a card with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from your drop, call it. Oh! Okay, so it's more, you know, it's more graveyard summoning. Although she's only 6k power, so, eh. Ruboa. This is Sienna supports! When she's placed on rearguard, choose one of your choose one of your opponent's rearguards from rearguards, and you may return to hand. Oh, okay. Sienna has a mechanic where if you bully the front row, if they have an empty front row, she has a chance of getting a free plus power and crit. No, not power. Plus crit and drive check. Yeah, Lyrical is basically Age of Academy, but fun. When your grade 3 or greater Vanguard Sion's card name attacks or is attacked, put this unit into your soul, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets +10 until the end of that battle. This deck has a bunch of ways to guard. This deck has a bunch of ways to protect yourself without having to guard from hand. So she can use herself to protect you from the field. And Siana gets benefits if you don't guard from hand. If you can protect yourself without having to guard from hand, then you do thing. Okay, I don't know if I actually want to read all the comments because I got shit to do tonight. Croissant again, Furry again. Siana! This is the starting Vanguard for Siana. So Siana is the main Oshi I'm aiming for right now. The only reason why I didn't buy her playmat is because I didn't want to pay for shipping for playmat this time. So Clawtide. This is support for the French girl deck. The French witch deck. If you have, at the end of battle, the unit boosted, if you have a Vanguard with Lavasaur in its card name, put this unit into your soul and soul charge 2. Do you need that much soul? No, right? I mean, yeah, you need soul, but you don't need that much soul. Ooh, okay, these new crits are nice. I need a lot of crits. Because I'm building fucking 5 different decks, 5 new decks, I need as many triggers as I can get. Ooh, Celestial mentioned! That's my girl, that's my Kami Oshi. Lightwing, at the end of your turn, if 2 or more of your Vanguards with Celestial in their card names were placed this turn, and your damage zone has no face-up cards, put in a soul countercharge 1. Bro, you gotta ride twice? As in, if it's turn 4, you have to Persona ride? That's so bad. You don't even need countercharge. That deck actually doesn't use enough counterblast. What the hell? Felty Rosa supports? If you have a... Felty is one of the only decks I haven't actually finished. I didn't build Felty. I built Felty when she first came out, but I never got that one stupid grade 2 that came out in Lyrical Set 2. That one like $20 grade 2 triple rare. I was just too lazy to finish her at that point. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Felty Rosa's card name, intercepts, can intercept from the back row, +2. Who cares? I mean, yeah, it would be nice to have more shields in this game, but you don't want shields this terrible though. Yeah, I never built Lofa either. I didn't build Felty, I didn't build Lofa. I never built Powerful at first, but I built Powerful when we got the promo, and it's actually really fun now. And I never built Friends either. This is the starter that's supposed to be for, I think, well, it's generic, but I think it's specifically generic for Pacifica early encounters. Siana! Siana! Okay, the ride line is sick. The ride line for this deck is actually pretty cool, because they all have this effect of, at the end of the battle, this unit was attacked by a rearguard. If no cards were put on the guard circle this battle, your opponent chooses a card from their hand, and they can choose to discard it. If they don't discard, they have to bind that rearguard that just attacked. So this deck is really annoying in the sense that it forces the opponent to minus themselves. Either they have to discard or they have to lose a rearguard. And if they choose to remove the rearguard, then the grade 3 Siana can possibly get her plus crit and drive. And when you ride the grade 2 Siana on top of her, Soulblast 1, draw a card, and return all your opponent's front row rearguards to the hand. That's not like amazing in the sense that, yeah, they can just guard with those grade 2s anyway, but the idea is that the deck is designed to inconvenience the opponent. It forces the opponent to make awkward plays. Monets. This is Pacifica support. That's this thing here. This is the grade 2 ride line. When you ride on top of it with Pacifica, choose one of your Vanguards, and until end of turn, the act ability is reduced by 1 counterblast. I don't even know what her effect does. I don't even know what her act ability does, but apparently it costs counterblasts. Here's some more Sienna support. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard Sienna's card name, Soulblast 1, return all your opponent's front row rear guards to hand. I didn't realize there were this many cards that bounce opponent rear guards like this. And she gets +5. This isn't even that good, but this is one of the only ways that the deck even gains power. This deck is really good at pissing off the opponent, but it's not good at closing games, as far as I can tell. It says Witch supports. When this unit is retired, Soul Charge. Who cares? Do you need that much soul though? Like, you just need buffers. You just need guys that buff your Vanguard, yeah. That's why people play that really old 3k grade 1 that just gives +10 to a unit until end of turn. No, yeah, exactly. You don't play any Soul Charge shit? Why'd they print so many of it then? I think about this being boosted. If your soul has 5 or more cursed play, oh my god, Lutetia supports! Retire, choose up to 2 cursed plays from solo and from solo put in hand. You copy a Blitz Orders. You copy the Blitz Orders, but like who cares? But because Lutetia mentioned, I can flex. So this is Lutetia. See, she's a Choco Anxiety Neat Magic Lady. And this is what we pulled last time. Let's see if we can. There's no, I mean, we could try. We can try to pull another Elisaur, but she's Choco Bochi, pretty much, yeah. She was the strongest deck of set 3, but she doesn't really see play anymore, obviously. I mean, she's still okay. Olga. If you have 3 or more grade 2 or greater rear guards, this thing gets +10. This artist is really familiar. This artist is really familiar. Is this the same artist as Sedna? Shizuku, yeah? Yeah, Sedna and Shizuku, yeah. She's bad, but she's cute. Bushi has been trying to implement more cards that gain shield, but they're all really Furry! Oh, that's better. Here's just a generic draw. There's no effect draws in this set, unfortunately. Unseeable Exterior? Who? This is a Blitz Order? Oh my god, you can use this in Sienna? Play this if you have 3 or more open rear guards. Open rear guards? Choose a unit being attacked and it gets +15 until end of battle. If your opponent's Vanguard is put by card ability, +30 instead. I know that there's a bunch of clones like this in every nation, but like you have to have 3 open. Yeah, I guess you intercept first, but like, yeah, you gotta intercept first, but I don't think you have that many ways to balance. Well, I guess you play Eureka. Every deck basically plays Eureka, yeah. Here's the starter for Charmel, the witch deck. Fennel! Oh, look how cute she is. Yeah. She's so fucking bad though. She's so bad, but she's so cute. I think the grade 1 has the same effects. When this unit is placed by riding from whatever, look at the top 7 and you choose up to 2 Trick and Treat spell cards. So it's an order. This deck revolves around playing like 16 copies of the same order. From among them, add it to hand. Overtrigger, hey. There's a bunch of different artwork for Overtriggers in this class, but this is the only one that's in here because it's the demon is the most Halloween-ish themed one there is. Kiblu, Kyoka supports. I've never actually played Kyoka before. I have a friend who built Kyoka, but I have a friend who plays Kyoka, but I have the deck. I have this deck built, but I've never actually played it myself. Kyoka is a moderately aggressive deck that focuses on playing magazine orders. But there's only 2 magazine orders in the deck right now, and one of them is a promo. Kyoka got very dumb cards this set, but is it good without the promo though? Because we still gotta wait for the promo. This card's actually good. When placed, if you have a Vanguard with Kyoka's card name, you have this unit get +1 grade until end of turn. Oh yeah, because Kyoka revolves around having different grades. So if you have 2 of each grade, you get certain effects. I think if you have like, so this becomes grade 3. If you have 2 grade 3s, which includes yourself, then you countercharge 1. At the end of battle, this unit attacked. If you played a magazine order this turn, Put in soul +5. That's good. That's good, because this deck actually needs soul. It's power and it's soul, which is fantastic for Kyoka actually. Sienna kind of reminds me of Rina from Love Live. That's that one girl with the I don't know what she wears. She's not a paper bag, right? But she has like that she's got something over her head. It's not a TV, right? She's not power cynical, right? But yeah, it's like that one Love Live girl. The one that has the various expressions on her screen. I think we saw this way. Yeah, that's a Sienna supports. Soul Charge. Sienna! This is a grade 2 Sienna. The first effect is the same thing as the grade 1. But the other effect is, when this unit is rolled upon by the grade 3 Sienna, choose a trigger unit or blitz order from drop and put it into your hand. I remember seeing this one guy. There was this one guy playing a really, really stupid meme deck where he played the over trigger as his starting Vanguard. Not a guy, girl. There was this one Menhera girl. Had the over trigger as a starting Vanguard, so you would Soul Blast it to cycle it back into hand with grade 2 Sienna. I don't know if it actually worked well, but the idea is really cute. This is part of the Prism Ride line. I actually don't know what these do. When this unit is rolled upon by the other one, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card with Prism as card name from among them, add to hand. Shuffle. If you did not reveal the card, you may call this card to Rearguard, and if you do, if you Soul Charge 1. Okay. I hate these kind of ride-ons where you check the top 7 to get something, because I never get the something. But at least if you don't get something, if you don't get something from the top 7, you still get her as a Rearguard at least. You don't totally minus yourself. Here's the grade 1 for Charm Out. When this unit is ride upon by the grade 2, call it to Rearguard. If you call that card, Soul Charge 1. Oh my god, Soul Charge! And put this unit into Soul at the end of the turn. Why? What? Why is it a temporary Rearguard? Okay, but this is one of those cards where we actually do run this in the main deck as a Rearguard. At the end of battle, this unit attacked or boosted if you have a 23,000 or greater Vanguard with her in the card name. Actually, I guess you could technically do that on grade 2, but like, who cares? Put 2 grade 2 or less Rearguards with Leverara in their different card names into Soul and draw a card. Okay, she's a temporary follower because you put it back in the Soul anyway, I guess. When this unit boosts, if you Michu supports. If you have a Michu Vanguard, Soul Charge 1 and she gains +5. Oh, who cares? I don't think Michu... No, Michu does not need Soul, because your order literally gives you a Soul engine. This is another flex deck, by the way. There you go. This is another deck I can flex. Because this one, I did not pull this. I directly spent money for this myself. I went out of my way to spend money to receive this LSR. And I think Michu was my most played deck from set 3. She's a robot girl. It's kind of hard to tell from the forwarding, but she's got robot panels on her skin. She's basically a Ramia. Grade 2 requires grade 1 and 0 to be in Soul. Okay, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, you don't fucking need Soul and Michu. You already have Soul. You do, I mean, you want Soul, but you're not that desperate for Soul, are you? If PG's the extra Soul, there's a new Counter Charge and Soul Charge grade 2 in 4 that bumps up your Soul gain. So you can Eureka it now. I guess so, yeah, you can run Eureka, but that's not like a huge upgrade though, it feels like. Oh my goodness, a guy! Okay, this is a grade 2 support card for Charm Out. When this unit is placed on Rearguard, Canvas 1, search your deck for up to 1 grade 2 or less card with this in its card name, this archetype. Reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle the deck. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with that in its card name, Rest her, choose a card from drop, put it into soul. Oh my god, soul! Choose one of your vanguards, it gets +5. Okay, yeah. It's a searcher and it buffs up your vanguard. The entire idea of this deck is to bump up your vanguard enough. If your vanguard is high enough stats, then you get additional effects. I promise this will go smoother after I read all the comments. After I stop to read all the comments, this will go a lot smoother. This is Roselia. This is the Prism one. Oh no, I read this already. Yeah. You call a guy and then you draw one. Fennel, hi! Corson, Furry. Oh, this is already going smoother. Okay, we have 2 shinies in one pack. This is support for Kyrie. Oh, Kyrie! This deck... Sadly, this is one of the only decks where I don't have a deck box for. I just have a generic, like, bait deck box I got for free. I like Kyrie. I do like Kyrie. I do have nice sleeves for her. But I've only played this deck maybe once. I got the Grade 4 build, I only played it like once. And you need promos to update this deck now. I don't think the promos are that expensive though. During her turn, if you have a Grade 3 or Grade of Vanguard Kyrie's card name, she gets +5. Once per turn, when your other front row rearguard is returned to hand by the ability of Kyrie, Soul Blast 1, rest all, stand all of your rearguards in the same column as this unit. And your Vanguard, if your Vanguard is Grade 4, your front row gets +5. Pretty good. Okay. That is pretty good. You get to restand your boosters now, and it's +5 power. That's probably the one thing that Kyrie is lacking the most, is that, yeah, you get to Grade 4, you get consistent extra attacks, but they're all baby attacks, so... You need 4 Yasmin because she searches every zone. Yeah, I know. Which lets you put her to 2 carpets and run more busted shit, yeah. I don't remember what the other promo did. I'm not sure if the other promo is that important anymore. Here's our first frame rare. So in every box, there's, I think, 2 frame rares per box. When this unit is placed on rearguard, choose one of your opponent's back... Choose one of your opponent's front row. Is this Sienna? Oh, it's a Sienna card. Okay. Did I read this card already? Yeah, I read this card already. It's a shiny version of that one Sienna common. Nice. I know a bunch of framers from set 3 went up a lot recently. Most Lyrical sets don't really sell a whole lot of boxes, so there's not a whole lot of copies in circulation. Bold Junior Lian. This is generic shit. When this unit boosts a Grade 3 or greater, if your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, so plus 1, +10. Oh! It's a generic you can run in Highlander. Fennel, hi! Look at top 7, add 2 trick and treats. I don't think I've pulled a trick or treat yet. All eyes on me, truce. When your other unit from the back row center what? When your other unit attacks from the back row center. Oh, it's Hazard support. When your other unit from the back row center column attacks, you may return this card to hand. When this unit is put on guard circle from hand, Soul Blast 1, and this unit gets +10. Wait, no, this is Pacifica support, right? Because Pacifica, this doesn't have the stats for Hazard, the bunny deck, but the other Pacifica, the other Grade 3 Pacifica is a back row attacker. But like, who cares? It's a +10 shield, but like, nice. This is also Pacifica. When it's rolled upon, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 cards with Pacifica in their card name from among them. Doesn't have to be different. Okay. Yeah, 2 Pacificas. When your Vanguard attack hits a Vanguard, Soul Blast 1, return this unit to hand. Who cares? The beater? Ooh, this is powerful support. At the end of your turn, if you have 5 or units with a powerful ability, you may return all your rearguards in the same combination unit to hand. If you have a Vanguard or Harmonian in its card name and your soul has no cards, this unit gets +5 shield. So powerful is actually really good. It's powerful Eureka, but do you bother? That card is good. Is it though? I guess it's free Eureka. Do you have space for this though? Because powerful actually has a lot of good cards now. Powerful is actually genuinely good. The idea of powerful is that what makes it powerful is having no soul and no face-up counterblast. So after you like quote-unquote used up your resources, your shit becomes live. You have a bunch of free effects in powerful. Bernarda. When the attack of that unit, this unit boosted hits, look at the top 7, choose up to 1 Pacifica. In its card name from among them, reveal it, put it to hand, and shuffle the deck. If you reveal the card, put this unit on the bottom deck. Oh, okay, well. You had me for a second there. It's a searcher, but it's still kind of minus because you have to tuck it away. Eh. It's your best booster. I guess so, yeah. I mean, the front row gets so strong now that I feel like you don't care about boosters as much, but it does work. Do you not run that one restanding booster anymore though? You know, the grade 1 double rare that restands if the front row, the guy in front of it restands. This thing. Sienna, hi! Mariette. Have we read this yet? Yeah, we have. Grade 1 witch. We have read this, yeah. When students return to hand from Lyrical during your main phase, Kamas 1, draw a card, choose one of your vanguards, and it gets power +5 until end of turn. It does buff up Vanguard. It costs counterblast though. I don't know if Shoremout has the counterblast to spare for this kind of buff. I imagine you probably have better options. Shiny! This is also Shoremout support. When the units placed on Vanguard, if you have a grade 3 Shoremout pretty much, Kamas 1, choose one of your vanguards and it gets +5 until end of turn. If your vanguard is 23 or greater, draw a card. Yeah, so if you're gonna spend counterblast, then yeah, this one at least draws you a card. That's actually the first regular ass double rare we pulled so far. Yeah, this one's basically melty. Ah, nice. Almost furry. Starter. Sienna, hi! Monets. Furry! This is like the far end of the furry scale. This is bunny support though. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Hazard in its card name, Kamas 1, choose up to 2 cards from hand, put them in a soul, draw cards equal to the number of cards put in the soul. It's like cycle? You spend counterblast for this though. I don't remember. I think Hazard does have counterblast to spare? I haven't played this deck in a long time. But this deck is pretty much... This deck uses weak-ass babies. This deck uses cards that... Oh, hi. Hi, friend. Spoiler. This deck uses guys that have low base power, gives them extra power, and you send guys back in the deck to draw. The whole deck is around getting power and cycling, but seems kind of mid, yeah. I don't think you need to cycle that hard. Hi, friend. This is Fortia. This is one of the only decks I never actually built. So the idea of friends is that, oh, if you have two rear guards, if you have these rear guards in the same column, they're friends. They count as friends. The friend is a keyword that becomes active, right? So just up, this basically counts as having the same name as the other Fortia, as the first Fortia, her original form. She's friend! If you have another unit in the same column as this unit and that unit become friends! And if you have 3 or more other friends, this unit gets +1 drive. If you persona roll this turn once per turn, this cost may be paid with Kamas 1. So, once per turn, if you did persona roll, you can pay this with Kamas 1 and discard the card from hand instead. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked if you have 5 or more other friends. discard a card with Fortune as card name from hand. Restand her and she gets -2 drive. So she's basically almost the same thing as the original Fortia. Fortia is yeah, you just have to have a full field of friends, and she's a restanding Vanguard. But this deck has no power. She's a restanding Vanguard that has no fucking power, and she still doesn't really gain power. I think she does get I think she has a rear guard that gives her +5 now, but that's it. It's it is an upgrade, but it's more of a side grade really. Like it's better, but not by a whole lot. It's just the same thing as the original Fortia, but with 1 extra drive, and that's it. She literally has the same personality as Kyaru, minus the Ez. So you're saying that Fortia is made to be bullied, like Kyaru, right? Patrice, if your opponent's front row has no rear guards, Clammouse, and put this unit in soul. Choose a Blitz order from drop and put it into your hand. Is that good? As in, you can recycle Blitz orders. You can't recycle Sanctum or Sanctitude or whatever. But yeah, you want to play as many Blitz orders as possible with Sienna. So starter Tan. If your right deck has a face-up card with the same card name as your Vanguard, this unit gets +10. Oh, she's bad. Okay, well, she's used with those carbuncles. There are carbuncles in this game. She's used with the jewel beasts. Yeah, you shove shit back into right deck and it's free power, but like who cares? She's really cute though. She's really hot, but she's really bad. Rosalita Vanel, hi. Okay, here's a regular Perfect Guard. It's not quite as shiny. It's not quite as nice as the World Original, obviously, but this also falls into the demon Halloween theme. Fantasy spell Tiet Je. Oh, lower Nemo support. This is another deck that I never really played. When your other rear guard in the same column as this unit stands by your card's effect, if we have a lower level Vanguard, stand this unit. She's a restanding booster, like who cares? Lower level was the best Lyrical deck when Lyrical first came out, but the competition wasn't really, there wasn't really a whole lot of competition back then. She was a best deck at first, and then she never got any good support ever. Sienna Tanami, hi! Claudites, Fanel, Nabarina, have I seen this? When the unit with Prisoner's card name is placed, +5, wow! Pelagia, if you play the Blitz Holder, this unit gets +10. Yeah, you do want extra shields with Sienna, and I guess you could intercept with this, but she's got lower base power though, so this is friend supports! Belian. Friend, if you have another friend in the same column, you become friends, wow. Front row, during your turn, if you have 3 or more other friends, all your Vanguards with Fortune and the card names get power +5. That's crazy! And if your opponent's Vanguard grade 3 is... If your opponent is at grade 3 or greater, this unit gets +10. That's insane! Oh my god! You mean Friends has numbers now? I mean, they're not even that great numbers, but... Any other sort? No, but I pulled the World Original Perfect Guard at least. Here's a regular Famer. Haunted Spots. Iristana? When this unit is placed on rearguard during your main phase, if you play 3 or more orders this turn. Okay, this is Fennel support. So about 1, choose a normie unit with a different card name from this unit from drop and call it. Oh, a Monster Reborns, okay. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, search your deck for a trick and treat. Okay, it's on hit, but I mean it's a summon, so that's fine. You don't really play that many normal units in Fennel anyway, so being able to revive your few Being able to revive the 2 other normies you have in the deck is nice, I guess. Kind of broken, but surprisingly bricky. I imagine because you don't usually actually have that many normal units in drop zone. Just because you're mostly playing spells instead. Only 1 Roma? During turn, if all your units have different card names, +5. Oh my god, Highlander! I get it! It's only 1! Because she's meant for Highlander. Colomina, this is the grade 2. Have I seen this? This is a grade 2 for the Witch deck. This does the same thing of... Oh wait, no it doesn't. If your soul has 2 or more grade 1 or less cards with, you know, that in their card names, in the different card names, when you revive to grade 3, you can ride for free. You can ride without discarding. And when this unit is chosen by the ability of your 23,000 or greater Vanguard with, you know, strong amount card name, Countermass 1, Countercharge 1, Soul Charge 1, huh. That's pretty cool. Alright. Oh my god, you get Soul! Dude, more Soul, that's amazing! Patrice. Starter. Tan. Luca. This is Kyrie support. When this unit is retired from Rearguard or Guardian Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Astrice in its card name, you may put the unit into Soul. Who cares? Novella. Oh my god, even more Highlander support. This is Petrarca support. I never actually built Petrarca. My friend plays Petrarca though. At the end of your turn, if you have a Vanguard with Petrarca as card name, put her into Soul, choose up the 2 Petrarcas from your Soul or drop, put one of them on the bottom of your deck, and put the rest into your hand. Okay, so the idea of Highlander in standard format is that your main guy, at the end of battle that your Petrarca Vanguard attacks, you can amass 1, check the top 10 cards of your deck. If they're all different card names, which they're supposed to be, you choose 1 card to call to Rearguard, or if you have a Petrarca in the top 10, you write it instead at -1 drive. So this recycles your Petrarcas, but it's also turn 4. It only really matters on like turn 4 onwards, and the game is usually over by then, so... Fluffy White Tiger rides herself over and over again. Yeah, she gets extra attacks. Prism support. This is the +5 one. +10 shield. Bad Junior, more like bad card. Funnel, hi! All Eyes Truce. Ramona Flowers. This is Sharma support. Put this unit and another Rearguard into Soul. Oh my god, Soul! Draw a card, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets +5. That's so... like, that's so minus. That's so minus, but... you have to play this card anyway. Because there's a 50 card main deck now. The deck has been extended from 46 cards to 50 cards now. You kinda gotta play this further now. So long. When this unit is placed, count mouse 1, look at top 7, choose up to 1 Pacifica. That's her, Pacifica. Add to hand, and if you did not reveal, you countercharge 1. Okay, so this is like Burning Horn from Dragonic Overlord. You search top 7. If you're a bad player and don't get something from the search, you just refund it anyway. When your other unit attacks from the back row center, +5. Okay. Sure. It's good for getting resource off the board. Resource buffs? Yeah, that's right. Your stupid ass 3k grade 1. There we go. There's Trick and Treat. So this is a spell card that goes with Fennel. You can play up to 16 copies of this, you know. If you can if you want to. I don't think you actually play 16. I think you play maybe 15, but say this if you have a Fennel Vanguard. Perform one of the following according to the number of times you played an order with the same card name as this card this turn. Normally, you can only play 1 order per turn, but Fennel allows you to play 3 normie orders, I think. One time, your opponent chooses one of their rearguards and they put it on the bottom deck. If they did not put a Vanguard, you draw a card. 2 times, draw a card and countercharge 1. 3 times! Choose up to 1 grade 3 or less card from drop and summon it. Okay. So it's usually it's removal and draw. Do you have to get... I don't remember her actual effect. Do you have to get all 3 spells for her to become fully active that turn? I think you do, right? I don't think that... Oh, this is a nice heal. Holy shit. Here's a normie order. Play this card with canvas 1. If you have 6 or more units, you draw 2 cards. Eh? It is plus technically, but here's another trick and treat. It actually has an alternate art. There's a like knight alternate art as well too. Pretty demon chord. This is a normie order. Choose one of your Virgos. It gets at the end of your turn. You can bounce it back to hand. At the end of that turn, you can choose a discard card from hand to recycle this, add it back to your hand. So this pretty much turns whoever you want into a Eureka, and you can recycle if you need to. I think this is the main normal order people play with that one Strega? That one $20 grade 2 triple rare? Ambil friend supports! When this unit boosts a unit attacking a grade 3 opponent, if you have a Vanguard with 4 shows card name, and if you have 5 or more friends, Soul Blast 2, your opponent cannot call Sentinels. Oh, okay. It's a guard restrict. Oh my god. Friends have a guard restrict now? No way. People just play Strega with Lulu or Withersted or Fennel or any deck that can use her. They don't force that in. I think I saw like maybe like 2 decks that played it. It doesn't, like, this doesn't seem that good, but I've seen a couple of decks that have it in there, I guess. Louison, at the end of the battle, this unit boosted, retire this unit. Choose up to 2 cards with Pacifica in this card name. From drop, add them back to hand. If you chose 2 cards, countercharge 1. This deck has a lot of ways to recycle Pacifica. I don't remember what the whole point of Pacifica was besides getting a back row Vanguard attack. But you have a lot of ways to get them. Yeah, mostly Strega just used for a better multi. Sienna, hi! Mariettes. I think we pulled all the triple rares, right? I think there's only 3 triple rares per box. Which is like pretty fucking shitty. These triple rares are pretty shitty, but at least we got the perfect guard at least. Hadia, Wilma, Kalamina, Mugen? This is Witherstar support. Oh my goodness. When this unit is placed on Vanguard from deck, if you have a Vanguard Witherstar's card name, choose a gem card from drop and put it into your hand. I don't think you really need to recycle the gem. Because usually if you're good, you just ride Witherstar again. If you're a good player, you should just ride Witherstar again so you get the order back. This is Witherstar, by the way. This deck, dude. This is a deck that I basically max rarity. Well, not like fully max rarity, but I got all the key cards in SP when this deck was trash. This deck was bottom tier when it first came out. And then suddenly, this deck got like tier 0 support. It became the best deck in the nation. And then it got nerfed. Did I take out my guys? Yeah, I took out the nerfed card. Witherstar got nerfed and she doesn't really see play anymore. I think even if she was unnerfed, she wouldn't really do much. Give me a second, chat. I gotta hydrate. My mouth is parched, so my speech is not as efficient right now. Who? Roseanne? When this unit attacks a grade 3, put a card from hand into soul. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose a card from among them, put it to hand, and put the rest on the bottom. It's a generic card, but like, who cares? I mean, I guess she's a grade 3. You put this on Lyrical, I guess, just because there's. What else do you put in Lyrical at this point? One of these days they'll make Lyrical broken. Just like how they made Witherstar broken. Wilma, Calmina, Patrice, Shawkinth, Corden, another Aristana? What?
Why did you do that?
Imagine streaming this one day. Link a sleepy smile.
I can't open Link right now. Well, I can, it's just gonna pop up. Okay, no, there we go. I can open this without breaking anything. Okay, this is just the regular version of this thing. Fennel, hi! Oh, I thought I had no more triple rares. Nice. I mean, not a good pull. She's ass, but during a turn, you can play 3 orders, but you cannot play orders other than Trick and Treat or... I know what that is. I've just never seen this logo before. The Goddess piece, the one of order. Within stream attacks, if you played 3 or more orders this turn, cast 1, choose one of your rear guards until end of turn. That unit and this unit get +1 crits, and all your front row get +2 for each Trick and Treat in your drop. Oh, that's it? She just crit and front row boost? Huh. He hits Gandiva numbers usually. Yeah, but Gandiva numbers don't mean anything anymore. Okay, that's the first box down. Pretty fucking mid. But we got the order though. The order isn't necessary. I think the order is only like $10 right now, but it's gonna go up eventually, so. Anyway, hello Snow Golem, hi. I don't think there's any chase double rares in this set, are there? Are there? I don't think there's any valuable double rares. And 2 famous are just kind of nice. They're kind of okay. Okay. 1 box down, 4 more to go. I've gotten most of the fluff out of the way, so it's gonna go smoother now. $5. Oh, it's $5 right now? Okay. I mean, it's still a good investment though. It's still nice to have. I'm probably gonna buy them at the end of the stream. I actually kind of like these box toppers, so I'm gonna actually open these. The plume. I could use a second playset of the plume for one from my Kyrie deck that I don't use, and the other from my friend deck that I don't use. Pile? Cute. It says Celestial support, but why? I love her, but why? There are no chase cards except Yuka and FFRs. So the thing about these kind of sets though, Lyrical sets always tank at the start of Lyrical sets always tank when they first come out, but then people realize that no one fucking bought Lyrical boxes, so the other cards eventually go up. Cassandra, Soul Charge, who cares? Sienna, hi. Mariette, Hadia, Wilma, Murmus. Oh, this is the cursed play support, and Olga. Shega's the most expensive one. My friend, he's trying to put Shawn out, obviously. He bought 5 boxes too. From his 5 boxes, he pulled 3 Stregas, 3 of the $20 triple, right? And he pulled a full Flamer Pacifica. But he was so salty because he didn't get any Shawn outs. They're not even expensive, they're so cheap. It's just the principle of the matter. Monets, I've read this one, right? Notsj, Cassandra, Sienna, hi. Mariette's, other thing. Wait, before I get to this, have I read this yet? Sir Blue. Oh, this is a Kilka card, yeah. Actual good Kilka card. Who? Prank Explorer Crispina? Oh, this is Trick and Treat support. This is Fennel support. When plays canvas 1 switcher deck or drop for up to 1 Trick and Treat, add to hand. And continuous during your turn if your order has 3 or more Trick or Treats, +5. Okay. Oh, sorry, excuse me. That was not a funny burp. That's one of the few normal units you can actually play in that deck. Don't know why Strega costs much. She's just generic. She's not like insanely amazing. She's just a better multi. Fennel, Croissant, Furry, Sienna, hi. Clotilde, Tietje, and this thing, Michu support. This is more Michu support. Okay. Is this one good? When placed, if you have a Vanguard Michu's card name, put a card from hand into soul, choose a cannonball card from drop, put it into hand, and if your damage zone has 3 or more face down cards, countercharge. And if your cannonball card was put from order zone into drop this turn, plus 10. Actually, that's kind of good. That's pretty good. This one's actually pretty good because one thing that can give Michu trouble is if you don't have, you know, the grade 3 cannonball. So this being another way to grab it back is really nice actually. And just free plus 10 beat stick. And that does give you soul as well, which apparently you do need. But you don't need soul so badly that you want to play the other card. Fennel, Nebiona, Pelagia, Lien, Fennel, Celestial card, Carlotta. This is Felty Rosa Intercept. What? Oh, these are both rares. I thought I got scammed. I thought I had a misprint pack for a second. But no, the Celestial card is so bad I just assumed that there was a common. Pelagia, Lien, Fennel, Truce, Anal, Libido? Libido? Oh, this is the one that's like basically a Eureka. And Bernarda, that's the Pacifica one. Get my Eurekas. I mean, I don't mind swapping among my Eurekas. I do already have almost 2 complete places of Eureka. Eureka is the big nation staple, the generic staple that used to cost like fucking $40. I just happen to have 7 copies just on accident. Mariette, Hadia. Eureka is reprinted set and she's gone down to like $15 maybe. Wilma, Carmina, Patrice, Hester. Ernest correct support. Hold up. Camass 1, retire this unit. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 cards with Ernest correct and their card names from among them. Put them into your hand and shuffle the deck. If you chose 2 cards, countercharge. Huh. I guess that's fine. Although, I guess with the 50 card main deck, you have more space to play non-Ernest correct cards. So Ernest correct is an archetype. I actually play this deck quite a bit. I play this deck a lot on Deer Days, like, actually. Ernest correct is that one deck where you, when you attack Vanguard, you also attack Rear Guards as well too. So you attack 3 units at the same time. And whenever you hit, you activate effects. This deck was hilarious in Deer Days because the computer did not know how to guard at all. It would just fucking freeze. Luison. This is a Pacifica card. You have a Eureka plays her, but no deck that plays her yet? What do you mean? Every deck plays her. Well, not every deck, but any deck that can make space for her plays her. Sienna, Clotilde. I need more of these. I want more of these furry crits. This is a good kind of furry. Trick and treat. We still don't have the dark art yet. Heal. Eureka! Eureka mentioned! Yeah, okay. This is the one. This is the only reprint outside of the aside from the overtrigger. This is the only reprint in the actual set itself. And for good reason, because this card is played in almost everything. And she was basically impossible to get before this. I mean, I bought my full playset on release week, but here's a FR Luison, I guess. How old / new this set? This set just came out a couple days ago. I'm actually relieved. I thought I wasn't gonna get these boxes in until like 2 weeks later. Cause the shipping for my Shadowverse boxes was so slow last time. Who cares? Who? Sienna! Who? It was down again. This is my third one, I guess. Whoa, okay. Alright, well, my friend pulled this Pacifica full framer. Now I gotta buy his. Now I have to buy his copy to, like, complement this one. Alright, so this is our first full framer, our first Pacifica in general. Let me sleeve. Let me sleeve real quick. I don't know. I don't remember the exact wording of the main Pacifica, but this is the one that you use as a rear guard. You know what? I should frame the Eureka as well. I'll save the Eureka while I'm at it. I don't think this Pacifica is worth as much as the regular one, obviously, but what the hell do you do? I can't even read this shit. I mean, I like the full art, but I never really like full framers because I usually think the frame is kind of gaudy. It's kind of tacky in my opinion, but... Okay, I had to bring this up to my face to read her. Continuous in the back row center rear guard. During a turn, if you have a Vanguard with Pacifica's card name, she can attack on the back row, and if the opponent's Vanguard is grade 2 or greater, she gets plus 10. At the end of the battle, she can attack if you have a Vanguard with Pacifica's card name, put her in the soul, choose one of your units, it gets plus 5 until end of turn. If you put a card from the back row center column into soul, draw a card. So it's, yeah, you attack from the back row for another attack and she's a cycle, I guess, but are we looking at CP? No, we're just looking at cute and funnies. Both of you pulling Pacifica is funny and stuff. Cute and funny stuff. But yeah, Pacifica is one of the most infamous decks in Vanguard because she has a lot of degen alternate arts. The artworks in this set are tame. Like, this is actually probably the best Pacifica we've ever had. The best looking Pacifica, at least. The other ones are, like, I don't really, at least before this one, Pacifica used to be probably my least favorite deck in Bermuda. But I like the artist though. The artist is one of my favorites. It's just, it took him only until now to make a Pacifica that's actually pretty in my opinion. Dan! Osalina, Fanal, Who, Furry, Ethnida, Echidna. So if you play the normie order this turn, plus 5, when you just play some Virgo, Camas on Shusher deck or drop up to one pretty demon chord. Isn't this that one normie order? With either put into hand, if you search the deck, shuffle the deck. Why is there a double verse searcher for that card? And another copy of this thing. The Sienna. Wait, have I pulled this actually? When placed, choose your opponent's front row Virgos and bounce it back to hand. When she attacks a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Sion's card name, Camas 1 plus 5 until end of that battle for each of your opponent's open front row. So each of your opponent's empty front row Virgos, and if it gets plus 10, draw a card. Oh, okay. So you fuck with their field, you make them remove their Virgos, and then you plus off it. You get power and you draw. I gotta get the fucking Pacifica towel now. Bro, I haven't even bought the reindeer towel. I don't even know what to do with those kind of towels. Like, do you hang them? I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it, obviously. Kalmina. Like, it just sounds like a poster, but heavier. Heavier to hang up and display, you know? Patrice. Who. Tan. Who. Ah, perfect card. I think there's probably one perfect guard per box. I want to stock up on them. I need more perfect guards. I have like 15 lyrical decks. I need more perfect guards. Padia, Wilma, Kalmina, Who. Oh, fucking finally. Dude, my friend is gonna be so mad. I pulled Framer and I actually got Sharma, unlike him. So, Act, Camas 1, choose up to 2 grade 2 or less cards with Lavar in the card names from Soul, call them to rear guard, and this unit gets +5 until end of turn. And when this unit attacks while not boosted, choose 3 of your grade 2 or less rear guards with so-and-so in their card names, and increase or decrease their power to match this unit's power. If this unit's power is 33,000 or greater, and your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3, Soul Blast 2, until end of that battle, the rear guard in the back row center column chosen by this ability can attack from the back row and perform drive check. Okay, it's another attack from back row guy. I actually didn't know about that. Does a lot of text, but the idea of this deck is that you buff her, you give her extra power with card effects, and you give that power to your rear guards, and you get a back row attack as well too. Cool. What was I gonna say? Just keep in mind that boosting, well, you don't boost, but triggers don't count. Triggers don't count for this effect. In fact, they actually errated. Maybe not errata. That's not the right word, but they actually changed the rule recently, where effects like this and Dimension Police, they changed it to make it less convenient. I think boosting used to count, which doesn't matter for... It doesn't matter for her, but I think boosting used to count for Dimension Police. But yeah, this deck is basically a combination between Dimension Police and Pale Moon. Heal, Bubble Soap Garden, Trick and Treat. I still have not seen the Altards. Demon card, Furry! Furry! Caparats? Oh, this is a Medieval card. And Soul Ange. It used to count, but they changed it because Silhouette fucked shit up. Who? I don't know premium stuff, so I don't remember who that was. Who? Tan? Who? Fennel? Who? Who? +5 for every 3 Trick and Treats in your drop zone. You get a bunch of normal orders, and that does stack upwards, but like, oh, Silhouette is a manga boss? Wait, he had a good interaction? Silhouette's... Oh, whoops. Sorry, I bumped my camera. Silhouette's not even that good. Was he like broken with that interaction? Was he so good that they had to nerf that interaction? When instruments return from hand during your main phase, Kamas 1, draw a card, choose from your Vanguards, and it gets power. I don't remember reading this, but I think I did. Now that I read it, I think I did. Just wooling bullshit. It was just confusing, I guess so. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh! Vanguard very rarely has complicated rulings. The main rules are relatively straightforward, but sometimes shit does get really weird. Sienna, hi! Clotilde, crits. Ooh, that's 2 crits in one box, nice. Okay, maybe I did pull the alternate, I just didn't notice. Luca, and who? 2 more packs in this box. So, in every case of Vanguard, I think there's maybe 20 boxes per case. In every case, there's 2 full framers and 1 or less Edisors. So, I only bought a quarter of a case. So I'm not really expecting much here. Unless... Fennel, Lamborghini, Overtrigger. Forgot that we haven't pulled that yet. 3 FFRs and 1 Edisor. Oh, so there's guaranteed 1 Edisor. Alright. Yeah, I got FFR Pacifica. The bad Pacifica though. The other Pacifica. Truce. Annals. Who. Sienna High. Ambel. Oh, I almost thought this was special. The black card text, the black tech box threw me off. This is our first Prism card. Our first actual Prism card. When this unit is placed on rearguard from hand or put on Guardian Circle from hand, if you have a Labrador Vanguard, this unit gets +5 power and +5 shield. At the end of battle, if you're attacked, if you have a Vanguard without its card name, Soul Blast 1 bounces card back to hand, choose up to one of your rear guards with Prism's card name, and bounce it back to hand. So the idea of this deck is that you call a bunch of guys, you call a bunch of Prisms to get extra power and crit, and then during the end phase you return them back and she's extra shield. Supposedly Prism is actually decent. It's playable. Pretty good box. We got Eureka. Sharmount, and these guys. FFR is okay too, I guess. Double rares. I don't think there's any chase double rares this time. Only one framer? You're telling me that FFR replaces an FR? Damn. What a scam. I'm gonna be honest, this isn't even a bit. I actually like regular framers more than FFRs. Because the framers are less distracting. The frame on these guys, it's not as gaudy compared to the full framer, you know? It's not textured, obviously. That's the downside, is that regular framers are not textured, of course, but they're not as distracting. Nah, no Stragers. It's only 2 boxes, though. First box was kind of trash, but we got the World Original, which is, I guess, fine. And then the second box was okay, I guess. On hits? Look at top 7 for an order? No way! And she's free? She has no cost? That's crazy! Oh, actually, I don't have these. Does Kyrie still play these? This brats. You can cast like return stuff on grade 3 Kyrie return. You probably don't need those anymore because you don't care about grade 3 Kyrie. Like you just skip to grade 4 anyway. This card fucking sucks. No, dude, the on hits? The on hit, it's free. It's free and it's pressure. Speed in the comments. Yeah, there's nothing else that we need. There might be a couple of those I don't have yet. I don't know this guy. Ace? She kind of reminds me of... Her design kind of reminds me of that one Phase Connect Lolly? Jelly, I think? When it's oh, it's Lyrical support! When it's place on Vanguard from hand, if you have a Lyrical Vanguard, choose up to one grade 2 or greater units card with a different card name from this back to hand. You call it to back row Vanguard, I'm sorry. It gets boosts. If you call the card, perform one of the following. You can, if it's main phase, draw a card. If it's battle phase, you plus 10. Wow, that's crazy. Hey, there's our first card uncle. Ah, wow. So these guys are actually pretty good. These are fairly good pulls. These are like $10, I think. When placed on rear guard, they're put on guard circle. Put a total of 2 cards from soul or drop that were originally from my deck. You can either get plus 15 shield, or you choose a card with the same card name as your Vanguard from soul or drop, put into your hand. So it's either a 20k shield or a Persona Live Recycler. $9? Oh damn, it went down. Have I been watching the new season? Yes. I was originally hoping to do a watch party series on my Discord server, but I haven't had the time or energy to do watch parties though. The new season is fairly good. The new season has had a pretty good start so far, but I'm kind of worried though that because the tournament structure is single elimination, every character is just going to have the one fight, lose, and then they're just not going to do anything for the rest of the season. Patrice, who? I need 2 of them for Sienna? Oh, I need 2? Is there nothing else to run for the 50 cards or no? I mean, most decks that run those guys play 2 copies, I guess, so. Sienna, hi! But yeah, people were really mad that that Noah lost. People were really mad that Noah, the pink hair girl, lost. Which, I mean, obviously it's a single elimination tournament and she wasn't gonna lose in the main character wasn't gonna lose in the first round, so there's not a whole lot they can really do about that. This is powerful support. When this unit is placed on Murgold, if you have a Vanguard with a powerful ability, Soul Blast 1, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card with a powerful ability, and a different card name from this. Reveal it, call it to Murgold if it's a grade 2 or less, and put it in your hand if it's not. If you put a card into your hand, choose a card from hand and discard it. Shuffle the deck. Powerful continuous effects. If you have a Vanguard with her minute's card name and your soul has no cards, +5. This is good. This is pretty good. It helps empty out your soul. You get a card. Herminia is actually pretty cool now, but I'm kind of scared because I don't know where my Herminia deck is. I searched through my entire room. I was organizing all my decks. I don't know where I put it. Now Speedvan, the World Dress theme in one episode. That was fucking funny. I did not see that. Now it's pretty cool, but like, there wasn't really a whole lot they did with her character. It's like, oh, I have to go pro. I have to win to go pro. Oh wait, now I remember. I just like to play Vanguard because it's fun. Yeah, okay. My wish doesn't come true, but that's fine because now I can play Vanguard for fun. Here's a regular Pacifica. Dude, I love encounter cards. I love these black borders on the encounter cards. So, act Cannabas, put a card from hand on the bottom deck, and draw 2 cards. So you can cycle out. You can, if you want to, you can put triggers back in deck, I guess, if you want to. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, Cannabas Soul Blast a card with Pacifica's card name. Search your deck for up to 1 normie unit, cards and open Murgold, and shuffle their deck. So you usually want to use this to call the rear guard Pacifica, the one I put in FFR for. Now it's just a fight artist, which is fun. That is fun, but there's really not. I'm not really a big fan of single elimination for this tournament though, because there's so few players. It's like she's probably not gonna do anything for the whole rest of the season. I'm sure that the other characters are gonna do more in the second part in Divine Z Season 2. Hello Yami, how's my pose? I got these things. I got FFR of this thing, as well as one. I should sleeve this actually. Why have I not sleeved this? I put one of the World Original Perfect Guards too. We need some Wick Cross drama to spice this up. I like how, dude, Akina is the most aware he's the most aware TCG protagonist I've ever seen. The guy knows the tropes. He made sure to triple check that there's no consequences. There's no horrifying consequences if your wish doesn't get granted. Fennel, Croissant, Furry, Sienna, got it. Oh, Lutetia support. Choco Lolly. When this unit is placed on Murgold, if you have a Lutetia Vanguard, discard a card from hand. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 curse play cards from among them. Add to hand. If you did not reveal any cards, draw a card. And continuously, if you play the curse play order this turn, she gets boost. I want to play this card so bad. She's so fucking cute. But she's so mid. She's just okay. She's just kind of alright. And here's a Flamer. Petron Lily. Did I pull this yet? I don't think I pulled one of these yet. When this unit is placed on Murgold, Cannabas, look at the top 7. Wait. Look at the top 7 for a Prism. Reveal it, add to hand. If you did not, use Soul Charge 2. Do you need Soul and Prism? I don't remember. At the end of battle, this unit attacked. If you have a Labrador Vanguard, return back to hand. Hold on, I gotta hydrate. I'm struggling to say words again. You do need soul, but not too much. Alright. Bro is actually not gonna fall for Grub's bullshit, yeah. I think Gab, is his name Grab or Gab? I think the plushie is actually, I think he's gonna stay chill. I think he's gonna stay an okay guy, but there's something that's gonna go wrong with the whole wish and that, the whole wish thing. Gabrielius, yeah. Yeah, I'm caught up. I think Gab is gonna be chill, but what's gonna happen is that one of the baddies are gonna win the tournament. Akina is gonna die to either Masanori. He's gonna either lose a Masanori or a school shooter friend. Probably school shooter friend. And then one of them is gonna have a terrible wish that like fucks up the world, and then Akina and the guys are gonna try to unfuck it. Comment, just speed run the comments. Mewgyu? What's gonna happen is that there's gonna be a terrible wish granted. Gab is gonna feel guilty, and he's gonna join Akina as his real Vanguard form. He's gonna become a real card, and he's gonna be like some super duper like Zeroth tier Divine Dragon kind of thing. Sienna, Perfect Guard, nice. Mild Red? More like mid red. Wait, this one's actually magazine support. This is Kyoka support. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted if you play the magazine order this turn. And you have 3 or more units with different grades. Gonna soul draw a card. Oh, okay, it's more soul. Let's draw. Zoroga just gets involved in everything, man. Yeah, I like the consistency of Masanori being not the main protagonist, but he's always a protagonist. He's always there. He's probably gonna end up being the real protagonist at some point, like the actual proper final boss maybe. Just because he's just always been involved. He's just always involved himself. Over trigger pack. Give me that Kyoga support. I never got on to playing her anyway, so we're gonna get the ultra over trigger? Yeah, no thanks. I can already picture the exact way Akina dies. So what's gonna happen is that, like Akina, you know how his Vanguard effect is like, his Divine Z effect is you cycle back your triggers back in the deck, and if you damage check a trigger for your 6 damage, you heal. What's gonna happen is that he's gonna take like 3 hits. He's gonna damage check multiple triggers and still lose. That's what's gonna happen. Fennel, Nabrina, either that or School Shooter's effect is gonna be like, oh, negate your trigger effects or something like that. Pelagia, Lien, Fennel, Hizumi, another Fennel, another Grade D Fennel, nice. I haven't actually pulled that many of the Grade D bosses. Gets a mask for fun, now he's a faded one. You probably are not gonna use, I imagine you're not gonna use mask. You're probably not gonna use mask with the new Zorga, right? Although then again, I guess Leonore plays both the new Leonore and the mask. Tiana, comments, shitty comments. Although the reason why is because mask gives the deck an extra early game advantage if you go into it. Sugar Nullify would be on ban for School Year Miracles. Yeah, exactly. We already have Amanaguzio for that. That's true, but I wouldn't be surprised if they still do something trigger related. What if they, instead of Amanaguzio, instead of negating triggers, they bring back Bront, where it straight up reverses trigger effects instead? Dude, when Ninja came out in V format, I played Bront and he was so much fun. He was so bad, but he was so fun. Who? Petronio, this is the Prism support. It's the one. Oh, this is the one that pulled the FR. I'm noticing a pattern here. I'm noticing a pattern where I keep getting the duplicate, the regular double rare version of the FR of each box. He's called Faden 1 of 0 though. Zeroth? Yeah, the reverse triggers was so funny. It's like, oh, the opponent drive checks a healer trigger. Okay, you just burn yourself to death. They never gave Bront any real support though. They just dropped Bront and then never talked about him ever again. I have 2 copies of his SVR for some reason. Novo Vague. I mean, Amana Gutsu is basically Novo Vague. That sounds like Vio, right? Yeah. You get a cool idea and never give it any support ever again. Who? It's the grade 4 furry dragon, or the grade 4 support. When placed on rear or put on guard circle, choose up to 1 grade 4 card from hand, reveal it. If you reveal the card, or if your Vanguard is grade 4, perform one of the following effects. Canvas 1, draw a card, and this unit gets plus 10. Or you could give it plus 15 shield. And when this card is discarded from hand while riding a grade 3 from the ride deck or paying the cost for stride, draw a card. Hey, get ready. One of these days we're gonna get a Lyrical stride deck. Get ready for Tivia or Loris. And for Mugen, wow. Kyrie runs for all of that. I highly doubt I'm actually gonna update Kyrie though, honestly. The promo is too inconvenient to get. I just don't have the strength to keep updating every single deck. I just like having every boss just as a trophy wives. Who? This is a who. And speaking of Kyrie, here's another Kyrie grade 2 triple rare. I don't want to build Kyrie. Sorry, I just don't want to update my Kyrie. But then again, I have really nice Kyrie sleeves though. It would be a shame not to play with them, right? Okay, that's my playset of the critical now, I think. Trick and Frick. I'm noticing a pattern here too. For some reason, I seem to keep getting the crit and the heal together in each pack when I do pull them. Oh, wait, speaking of... Okay, I can actually look at these two arts side by side. I thought this was a knight's art. That's why I was confused before. It's darker, but it's not quite that dark. Yeah, so you play 8 copies of each artwork. Thankfully, they didn't short print them the way that they short printed Ghidorah's Meteors. Demon Core Furry! I don't know. These two also seem to come together as well. The bad triggers. Unstable Exterior. Other Furry and Noelia. This is the Medio support. 2 more boxes. Kinda shitty. This one was actually kinda bad. Wait, does this cost money actually? I know this guy is $10. I don't remember if this was like 10 or whatever. 7 of each. 14 total? 14 should be enough, yeah. $2, damn. Okay. Let me gather these up. I can't complain too much about my pulls at this point though, because I did pull a FFR. Not really a great FFR, but it was still a FFR nonetheless. 14 tricks, 1 Regalis. Even after the 50 card though, the 50 card update. Mainly Kyrie support, but in future could have value once we get strides. Yeah, when the hell are we gonna get a new Loris? Because they never made Loris in V format. Either give me Loris or Tree World. I mean, those are the only real options for Stride Bermuda Ducks. Hey, another Asmir. But yeah, obviously the guys would be Angel Ladder. Why wouldn't you run it? Because it costs like $50. Dude, I don't even know if I'm gonna bother getting Angel Ladder. Because I really don't want to buy triple rare boxes. I already have most of the cards anyway. And the other stuff that they reprinted wasn't really that good. Just go straight to it. Hey, Strega! Yeah, just go straight into the Strega. There we go. Fucking finally. First Strega out of 4 boxes. And Murmus. This is the Cursed Play. NFR, the Cursed Play card. I'm feeling a little sad now. It's kind of setting in. I have to buy singles of this now. I mean, I might pull one more, but the fact that I have to go out of my way to buy more is kind of eh. It could be worse though. Could be worse. It could be Eureka. I spent more on Eureka's when she first came out. Who? Furry! Who? Your decks don't have space, but you'll get one. I'm not even sure which deck I really want to put her in. Have I pulled a single Sienna? I think I pulled one. I think I pulled one? No, I didn't actually. Shit. This will be the one. This box will be the one. Sienna, hi! Critical, Trick and Frick, and Soul Ange. I can put Strega and Fennel. Yeah, but Fennel's bad. I mean, I do want to build Fennel, but like, do I really want to finish the playset of Stregas just for Fennel? I probably might as well, I guess. I'm the Lyrical guy. I get every deck. I might as well get a full set of each staple, right? Celestial card and Fuen supports. Lulu needs to play some Strega too. Yeah, she actually does play normie orders. That's right. As long as she doesn't go up before I buy her. I think I know. I think I know some stores that do have a good amount in stock. Heal. Order. 3 orders. Furry and Overtrigger. My local friend group is pretty casual though, so I can afford to play a shit deck like Fennel, I guess. And hey, if I get only one Strega, with the one Strega, I can put it in Highlander. Mid gross and oh no, there we go. Told you. Okay, finally. My main Oshi of this set. Funny paper bag girl continuous. If your opponent's guardian circle and front row rear guard circles have a total of 2 or less units, this unit gets +1 crit and +1 drive. So again, the idea of this deck is that you keep bullying the front row. You empty out the front row so that they have to go to play around this. It's kind of lame though that it's a crit and drive that you can just lose. You miss it if the opponent just guards, but it does force the opponent to hard guard as opposed to power guarding. Or they might have to power guard and then ditch an extra card, you know? It's inconvenient. When this unit is attacked, so this is the part that's really cool. When this unit is attacked, you put a trigger unit from hand into soul, and she gives herself +15 until the end of that battle. So you can turn your shit triggers into 15k shields. Like you could play 8 draw Sienna, turn your shitty 5k draws into 15k shields, and it doesn't count as putting a card into Guardian Circle. So if you use this effect and survive, you can combine that effect and as well as like a Blitz Order or something to protect yourself. And if you didn't put any cards in Guardian Circle that battle, your opponent has to either discard a card from hand, or they have to bind the rear guard that just attacked. So, again, really annoying deck. 7 draw actually? No, 8 draw. She's a sweetie pie role-playing as a brat. Yeah, so she has a paper bag. She's a Gorgon, so she wears a paper bag so she doesn't, like, you know, stone everyone that she sees. She wears a bag so that she doesn't kill everyone that she lays her eyes upon. But you do see her without the bag and her LSR, and she's so pretty. She's... I like to imagine that she's a switch. She can switch between either sweetie pie or brat. Get yourself a woman that can do both. Shrews, Anais, who? Yeah, in the lore, they use... When she performs, they use a special screen so that she can look at her audiences without killing them. It's the only time where she can actually look people in the eye. Sienna, hi! Also, by the way, people actually do use a Sienna ride line in different decks. So you can actually use a Sienna ride line as an anti-meta technology. Like, you can ditch your regular ride line for Sienna, because they all have the effect of, you know, you can force the opponent to either discard or bind. Or, yeah, bind. Kyra and Labrador, yeah, the decks that don't have a good ride line anyway. The more generic-ish decks. I don't know if it's like really worth it though. Like, I feel like there's decks that just don't care about it that much, but it's funny. Sienna, hi! It is worth it. I mean, it's a meta call. I'm sure it's good for like super sweaty play, but my locals probably won't care. Louis-san, who? Oh, that's true. Kairu's slow anyway, so she needs the extra protection. Android's horror candidate set. Direful Dolls will be in the next set. I kind of want to, like, I really want to build Direful Dolls because it's a puppet deck. It's a puppet-based deck. But I have one of my friends is a Pale Moon Simp who already has dubs. He already has dibs on all those Dark State decks. I mean, I'm still probably going to build it anyway. It's probably going to be cheap anyway. And I don't think you need... I'm pretty sure you don't need any of the old Direful Doll cards because they're bad and they don't do anything. Okay, I got 2 furries. Yay, so I'm set. At least I'm set on the pink furries. Wait, this is a good box. This is like a really good box. Yeah, the old ones don't do anything. Like, dude, people bought out that set 6 grade 3 Diver doll. It's the one that you soul charge double, but like who cares? You don't do any soul charging in that deck anyway. There's a couple other Diver dolls that can be used as beat sticks, but they're soul dependent. And you don't really do soul in that deck, I'm pretty sure. I think the only good Diver doll is the Garbage Trick one. The one that came out in set 1. Okay, well, good might be a strong word. It's playable. And she's also the cutest looking one, so... Curse Ray needs to be good. Do you guys actually think... Do you guys actually believe that any of the new decks are good? Because I don't want to be a doomer, but like... I haven't really been enjoying Vanguard at all in the recent expansions because of the power creep. The power level of every deck is so goddamn high that I don't even know if the new decks are going to be at all playable. Oh yeah, Varga is probably going to be fine, yeah. The Dragon Divine Z. The Dragon Divine skill, just because it's, you know, it's a restander, so... Yeah, restander seems pretty good. Can't really go wrong there. Tiana, hi! Rosanne, and who's this? Junko or is Juno? Have I seen this? This is Sienna supports. This is a grade 2 that gives plus 10. Yeah? Yeah? If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard Sienna, Soul Blast, choose one of your opponent's front row. Oh yeah, you return a guy and then you can Soul Blast a trigger And get plus 10. Okay. Oh, they're gonna do Welsha? Like, I'm gonna do Welsha just because I already have the deck, but I'm not excited for Welsha. He's really cool. The deck looks really fun, but I'm not really confident in the deck though. It's just alright. I feel like it's just alright. It's a staple follow-up, sadly. I mean, that means I'll just buy more FRs, complete the set. It's Sienna, so I might as well, right? Who? Well, it's such a dropper. He's probably gonna drop. He's probably gonna drop against Monasterio, I'm pretty sure. Sienna, Monets, Nortje. Oh, and another one of these. Okay, we're just getting all the generic staples in this box. Prism has toss. Prism has toss, but it's still just okay. It's still just whatever. Like, every deck just feels so whatever to me right now, you know? And I personally don't feel like the introduction of the energy mechanic is all that interesting. I don't feel like it does a whole lot to change. I mean, it's having another cost in the game is great, but I don't think it changes the dynamic of the game. I don't think it does anything to stop the huge amount of power creep. Because the main problem of Vanguard right now is that attack is too high, there's too many trigger checks, there's too many multi-attacks, and there's nothing to protect you. There are no good shields. Energy gives you like a couple draws at minimum, but that's still just whatever. Having extra costs so you can save on Soul Blast and Cannon Blast is great and all. It just doesn't solve the issues for me, you know? Yeah, plus 5k isn't saving me from fucking 60k plus swings, yeah. Like, I had this really sad, I had this really depressing realization, that's the word, recently when I was playing with my friends, was that because every attack is so goddamn high as early as turn 3, even before turn 3 if you're playing against Mushi King, because every attack is so goddamn high, guarding does not matter anymore. I don't know if other people feel this way, but I feel like guarding is useless now. Like, either I guard in the early game, or I just fucking take the hit and hope I get check triggers. That's it. Like, I feel like I feel like there's nothing I can do anymore. I just have to, all I can really do is just hit harder than the opponent. Guard early and hit harder than the opponent. That's all the game is, it feels like to me now. Oh, another World Original. This box is really good. Interesting. Interesting this doesn't replace a rare slot in the pack. Huh. Stride shouldn't get multiple crests. I don't think they get multiple crests, do they? Oh, well, there's energy, but like, I don't think that really matters though. Think people aren't even supposed to energy for extra draws? No, but it's there if you don't have any other energy cards. If you happen to not have a draw into any energy cost cards, then you might as well. I should probably see Strager too, actually. Energy is an artificial time lock that makes the game slower for decks that actively use a mechanic, but faster for the old decks that don't use it at all. I like the idea of energy. The idea is that you can use it to reward slower paced decks, but I don't... Who cares? Bring back 3 attack meta damage. Yeah, that's why I still enjoy playing Bafsagra. It's not good, but I like playing decks like Bafsagra where it's a 3 attack deck, but those attack hit high and fast. But not in a toxic way that like Mushi King does or whatever. Speaking of, depressingly, the only deck I actually enjoy playing right now is Mushi King. Because 1, it's one of my only decks I can really keep up with the modern decks right now. And 2, it's really funny. My friends get so fucking mad when they lose to bugs. Who? Iristana? So K is just bad multi-attacker compared to Dragon Empire. Every deck is a multi-attacker, bro. I don't think I wouldn't really describe it as nation specific. every nation has some kind of multi-attack deck. That's the thing with Vanguard, is that in order for something to be good, in order for a deck to be good, it has to be multi-attack. That's the only thing that can really matter in Vanguard card design, is just multi-attack. They are trying to introduce more defensive archetypes like Sienna and the Bug Rife deck. Not Mushi King, the Bug Waifu deck. The Bug Pussy deck. They did make a second Blitz Order based ride line, but I don't think... Much like Sienna, I don't think it's gonna really matter. I don't think it's gonna be strong enough to survive. Oh yeah, Bug Pussy does have multi-attack though, that's true. Okay, last box. Last box of the night, and I think... Okay, I was worried, because I do need to record something today. I'm pretty sure I gotta record a podcast episode today. At some point before I sleep. But she is scared of defensive power creep, it's weird. Yeah, like, it's so fucking annoying because they do power creep all the time, but they never touch defensive creep. And I know why. The reason why they don't do defensive creep is that they're scared of going into time. They're scared of tournaments going in time because of defensive decks. Which I get it, that is annoying, but like... When every deck is so fast, it doesn't feel like I get to enjoy the game, you know? And this is the same shit that happened in V format too. Where the game just got so fast, every deck produced like 5... It got like 5 gifts on turn 3. I think G format. Okay, I might be just nostalgia glasses here, but I'm pretty sure late G format was still fine. The power level was complete bullshit, but I feel like the pace of the game was still okay? I don't remember though. I might just be making shit up. Critical! Okay, here's another one of these guys. This is the Charm Out Triple Rare Vanguard. Yeah, and G had G guards. G guarding was like one of the best mechanics. And one of the only things I liked about V format was the heal guardians, you know? Everybody gets so excited whenever they do introduce defensive mechanics. And we don't have any new defensive mechanics in standard yet. Okay, this might be something important actually. Spoiler, this might be something important actually. Sean Victor made guarding impossible. That was kind of its gimmick. And the G. I do vaguely remember that, yeah. Ah, nice. Oh, it's just Pacifica. Oh, it's just a regular framer. Never know, who cares? Regular Pacifica. Alright, I guess. I pulled FFO, I guess I'm a Pacifica main now. Yeah, that's right. Energy wasn't first ride win. That's right, that's right. Like, it was still bullshit. End of G-Front was still bullshit, but at least he still survived until, you know, he was still expected to survive until turn 4 or greater. Sienna, hi! We're not even close. We're not even close to the end of Overdress era. They confirmed several times. They had to confirm every major announcement stream that they're not going to reboot the game again. They had to reassure everyone that they're not going to reboot the game again. But we're not even halfway through. Okay, maybe we are. We're not close to the reboot. And we're already reaching the point where it's just turn 3 wins. Turn 3 or 4 wins. Maybe I'm just being a doomer. Maybe I just don't know. Because I don't actually play competitive anymore. I don't have locals or regionals anymore. So maybe I just don't play the game enough to just get good forehead. But I just... Even if I'm just a bad player, I don't like the precedent. I don't like the pace of power creep that we've had since set 10. Who the hell is this? Kama's 1. All your real guys get +5. Oh, who cares? It's a little baby persona ride. It's just weird that I haven't pulled a single copy of that yet. Personally think that the strides is making it hard to balance. Is it though? Because... Okay, well the reason why, I was gonna say, like, they're just making decks that just beat them before they stride twice anyway. Which is not good card design, actually. That's not good meta design. They make these... See, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I might be biased, but in my opinion, peak standard format was Chronojet Ava era. Maybe I'm saying that because I'm an Ava simp, but like that format was actually pretty grindy. You had to actually know how to play correctly, you know? You had to know how to deny Chronojet extra advantage. You had to be able to grind out games with Ava and everything. Games took a while. It was well paced, and maybe I'm... Oh my god, Vice, hi! Vice, hi, thank you for gifting a thing to Albino Syrup. Thank you, thank you. But because Chronojet was so prevalent in the game, their answer to Chronojet was make decks faster than Chronojet. And then we got shit like, I forgot his name. The set 10 Bind Dragon guy and Witherstar. And then they just kept Gandiva, yeah. They made Gandiva and Witherstar to kill Chronojet, and then they kept making decks faster and faster within the span of just 2 expansions. It's funny, I built Gandiva and it got nerfed like a week after. Though I built Gandiva just because I was like, I don't know what this deck does. I'm gonna build this deck because it's not too expensive, and I want to practice against this deck. And the deck just died anyway, so there was no need to practice. No, there's no name with the crest. There's no name with the crest, so yeah, you get both. Actually, wait. Yeah, if you go second, you get extra energy. So stride decks benefit even... They do benefit even harder from crests, from the energy crest, huh? All they had to do was tone jet down. Yeah, like... All they had to do was just, you know, slap it, give it another nerf, and it would have been fine. Because the card design, the power level was perfectly fine until Gandiva and Witherstar. I mean, I'm happy about Witherstar because I maxed out Witherstar. I pre-invested into Witherstar, so I was happy, but Witherstar was basically my only good deck for 5 months. You can choose to go second and draw 3 for free. Nice! And I guess you can use a new cycle. You can use a new cycle card in stride decks as well. Because the new grade 2 cycles, they use energy to draw one now. Like I think usually the old cycle grade 2s have better effects. But the new ones are more friendly towards strides, I guess. Who is this? I also have not pulled this one yet. Miniatures placed from deck. Is this Bunny Furry for the bunny deck? She does have low base power. When she's put on the deck from Rearguard during a battle phase. Soul Blast 2. Choose running a backward units, move it to an open front row. Yeah. And it gets +10. Yeah, that's hazard support. I don't know if it's... I don't remember if it's good. Busted. I haven't played a hazard in such a long time, so I don't know. The art on his cards is so damn cute. Yeah, this is basically... This entire expansion is just cute girls. This set is basically Academy of Ages, but they're all, you know, cute girls. I try to build every single deck in this class. Oh my god, Feno, hi! Wow, I almost have a full playset, I guess. See, there was a time where I could build all these trash decks, and I could still play them. They were bad, but they were competent enough to keep up with the format. But now everything is just... All the good decks are just so fast, they have such a high ceiling that I can't even do memes anymore. I mean, that's kind of normal for any card game, though. Like, I don't mind the power creep. I don't mind the existence of power creep, obviously. power creep is inevitable. It's just the rate of power creep. From set 10 onwards, the power creep was so fucking high, so fast. How's the pulls been so far? I pulled several good stuff actually. It's a $15 card. It's a $20 card. These guys, these are cheap, but these are kind of hard to pull. It's like $5, but I pulled 2 of these. And then this thing, full frameware Pacifica, a full frameware Cunny. I don't know how much he is, but it's pretty good. A pretty good pull. Private Garden here. Hello. Can't believe you had to play this game just for this expansion. No, this is a... So this is... This class is a whole class. This class is unique where usually it only gets 1 or 2 expansions per year. Like it gets contained. This is like the waifu containment zone, where they just put all the waifu class cards in this one set. Until recently. They started putting them in main set now, but yeah. It's basically a main class, so it still gets consistent support. What are you gonna do with a Shooter with 7 attacks and full 8 crits on the deck though? An Angel that ain't easy to find as well. Yet. It's not easy to find yet. Dude, honestly, without exaggeration, Angel Ladder almost made me quit the game. Just like the idea that they had to print a card like Angel Ladder, a card with that power level, just deny any... Wait, what was the actual effect again? Like you deny any removal. Your cards cannot get removed or affected at all, and you just draw one anyway. Like it's... Angel Ladder deliberately invalidates every control deck. Yeah, exactly. Like we already have so little control tools that are viable. There's so little control decks that are viable in Vanguard as is. The existence, it's a one-of, yes, it's a one-of order, but just the existence, it's resist and shoot anti-removal. Yeah, exactly. It's even better than resist. Draw one, put in soul. Yeah, you put this order into soul too, so it's a +1. Okay, maybe not +1, it's a cycle, and you get an extra soul anyway. Like, why? Just the fact that that thing isn't prints, and they can counter any deck that they print in the future. Any control tool, any control deck they print in the future just has the risk of just bricking if the opponent gets Angel Ladder is so fucking stupid. Colby, hi! Who's this again? Did I pull this yet? Oh yeah, this is the multi for witches. Wow! Another Kyrie card. Good design, yeah. Yeah, see, here's the thing, Vi. So you, like, we're in the last box, and you just happen to come in at the point in the stream where I just start ranting about the game. Cardfight Vanguard is my favorite paper TCG. Or at least it was. It was my favorite until Shadows Evolved came out. Who? Like, I've just had a whole lot of, like, strong festering emotions that have been building up over the past months. I genuinely almost thought about canceling this box. I was considering canceling these boxes to save money and buy Shadowless instead. But I think I figured there's no... I'm too far deep. I'm too deep in. I'm never gonna quit Vanguard fully. I'm just gonna focus on specifically Lyrical Monastery, and that's it. I'm just gonna contain myself into just playing the waifu class, and that's it. Colby is so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, this whole archetype is witch girls. Funny big hats. See, right there, funny big hat. Fennel, hi. Naburina, who. Sadly, Evolving Country is not popular and Vanguard is still more popular. Yeah, that's the only downside. Shadows Evolve is an amazing game. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a Shadows content creator. I'm not saying that just because I'm a Shadows streamer. It's genuinely a fucking banger TCG. But not enough people play it, and there's not enough support for it in stores either. At least now, like Shadows regionals are open now. What? Alright, that completes a set. That's an LSR. Knew you were gonna pull that. You just knew. You could tell. You can tell from me pulling all the Fennels that you just had a feeling. Alright, well, it's not the most powerful LSR in the set, but it is still a LSR. It's a good thing I didn't cancel my boxes. I had a feeling. You know, that's a streamer luck, baby. Every time, not every time, but 2 times in a row now, I've streamed my Lyrical box openings and I pulled LSR. How did I do this a second time? How does he do it? God, I've never actually looked at Fennel's LSR art up close before. Like, man, what a sweetie. I have to play a deck now. God, fuck, I have to buy Stragas now. Have I pulled all my triple rares? Can I still pull... Can I still get Strago from this? Does this mean we gotta calm her cosplaying Asanagi? The boat Asanagi? Very tempting. Is that Luna Shadowverse? Probably not. We don't know if her parents are dead or not. Yeah, I know. We're still doing podcast recording. I'm almost done. I mean, like, we're ending off on a high point here. Hello, Igni. Wah. I just don't even care about the rest of these packs. They literally can't get any better. I do podcasts. I just joined Igni's podcast. If I pulled Charm out LSR, you would have jumped me in the streets. Yeah, I know. Charm out is the most valuable LSR too, so it would have been a more direct... It would have been a more direct repeat of Lyrical 3, where I pulled Lutetia. Novalia, and... Oh, I still had one more Famer. Actually, this is a pretty good Famer. Herminia, so this is an actual good card to get a Famer of. Oh no! That means I can't get an FFR anymore. Oh, what a shame. If I pulled Siana, you would have paid me, but I would have kept it. Wait, Tom, can you do a podcast, Pog? Apparently. It really doesn't feel like I'm part of a podcast, though. It really just feels like I'm just talking with friends and that's it. Although the reason why it feels like I'm just talking to friends is because I don't really put in any background work right now. Because I've been so busy with like actual work, I have not been able to contribute that much in the background. I feel kind of guilty. But once work settles down, then... Oh! Actually, yeah, I haven't pulled a single later yet. Okay, we never pulled Labrador either, but this is the other... This is one of the Prism Girls. So, when this unit is placed on Rear Guard from hand, or put on Guard Circle from hand, if you have a Vanguard, Labrador's card name, +5 and plus shield. +5 power and +5 shield. When this unit is returned to hand from Rear Guard, if you have a Vanguard, Labrador's card name, Soul Charge 1. Then if you did not countercharge this turn, countercharge. Yay, hooray. Ooh, whoa. Okay. So, I'm satisfied? I only pulled one Strega, but that's fine. Dude, the fact that I bought half the amount. I pulled half the boxes compared to my last Lyrical Monasterio stream. And I got the same amount of high rarities. Because last time I pulled FFR Lutetia. Not Lutetia. I pulled FFR Medio last time with Lutetia. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Our Trippers could have been a little bit better, but obviously I'm not going to complain. Well, we pulled one Eureka. We pulled one Eureka as well as one Strega. Just one Strega. I pulled $120 card. Only 120? Aw. Yeah, these are the prisms. They're pretty popular. Where did they go? We pulled 2 copies of this furry here, which actually I did need, so not bad. The prisms are drawn by Wata. I think the name was Wata? Wada Orko, yeah. Yeah, these are drawn by the Fate guy. One of the reasons, yeah, that's one of the reasons why Prism is so popular, is because it's Fate, you know. Also, I'm pretty sure Lete, the original Lete, gave me my tan fetish when I was young, so thank you. Very based. As well as 2 World Original Perfect Guards. Pretty good. Alright, I'm not gonna bother organizing on stream, I gotta get going. I still have work to do after this, so... Wada Orko is a very pervy lady. Nice. Thank you, chat, for joining me for today. For reference, I ruined the case. There's only 4 World Originals per case. Nice. This was 50 cards, by the way. I think okay, I don't mean to be a shill. Oh, dude, my hands are so sweaty. My hands are so sweaty from wearing the gloves. I don't mean to be a shill, but I think every box I've gotten from 50 cards has been full of bangers. Rest in peace, 50 cards. Yeah, one of those cases are screwed. Thanks, 50 cards. Thank you for the watch. I know this is not the usual Shadowverse content, but it is still TCG adjacent. So I'm glad that those who drop by hopefully enjoyed themselves. Zoo Archive is still in maintenance. Fuck, dude, I want the smelly. I want to pull the smelly. Nice.
Much love, Tanko in chat. PogChamp.
Much love to you, Vice. Thank you very much. Those cards were cute. What's that in that jar? Don't worry about it. Gonna try to pull Uri tonight. It's like, you gotta wait to get the 100 pulls. Yeah, you gotta log in to get the 100 pulls. So, I'm really hoping I can get Yuri in the 300 pulls because I don't have any savings. I sparked in the Shiroko banner. I didn't need to spark. I pulled Shiroko at like 160 pulls and I was like, fuck it, I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going and spark anyway for Wakamo. Wakamo is not even good, but she's hot. Anyway. I guess I'll see you next year for... I guess I'll wait until the next Lyrical set next year. I don't know. Are we even gonna get any more full Lyrical boosters anymore? Because they put Lyrical in the main boosters now. I'm not ordering these set. I'm not ordering these set 1 boxes. No, there's no way. I'm gonna buy Chris Rain, but I'm not gonna pull for her though. I'm not gonna bother. I will keep buying Shadowverse Evolve boxes. I do have... We will do another IRL gacha. We will do Shadowverse Evolve set 3 openings in a couple weeks. 2 weeks? Maybe next week if we're lucky. Probably not next week. But there will be another box opening in the coming month. For 6 boxes. I bought 6 boxes of Shadowverse Evolve set 3. That's the Shadowverse Flame one. That's the Leviatine set. That's the one that has chess. It has chess and heroes and Egghaven, Alice. All right, I'm gonna leave now. I'll see you again sometime in the weekend. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh yeah, Grand Blue Relink. That's right, Relink comes out this week. Okay, I'm probably gonna stream Grand Blue this weekend. Not the fighting game, the actual game, the actual RPG game. You played the demo? Pretty good. The demo was pretty good. I'm leaving now. I'm not gonna stall anymore. Bye bye. I'll see you whenever. Bye.